Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Dragon Quest XI. This is part 67. We are in Sniffelheim. I like saying the word Sniffelheim, I don't know why. Sniffelheim, and we're at my boy Dave. You know you gotta love Dave. Dave is my boy. Look at his beautiful pink helmet, you gotta love it. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump into it and let's go and see the queen. I thought what we'd do is, I came here to explore as if it was my first time in Sniffelheim, since it's now unfrozen, there's actually people to talk to, so time to explore the full extent of the Sniffelheim city, and then make our way to Sniffelheim Castle, explore the full Sniffelheim Castle of course, get the blue orb, and then get the F out of here. I'm stopping off in Sniffelheim on my way to see the world tree, quick shufty around town, then onwards up to ORB. I hope the last leg of the journey isn't as bad as the first. I'm still getting used to not being seasick all the time. Sounds good. What a time do you call this? You were supposed to meet me here ages ago. What have you been doing all this time? What? This time we arranged to meet? Don't make me laugh. Have you got any idea what day it is? This merch will not stop going on and on about me being late for our appointment. I mean, sure, I might not be the most punctual person, but I'm here now, aren't I? What does a minute or two either way matter? Some people are such sticklers. It's been a couple of months or something, isn't it? I can understand it. I've only just finished replanking the jetty, but half the wood has gone rotten already. It must have been a bad batch, I suppose. Some of these boards look as if they'd been out here for months. I could have sworn that there were a lot more ships in the harbour just a moment ago. Why did they all sail away suddenly? Maybe they knew something that we don't. I did get these barrels right. Never fear when JRPGaming is near. I do not miss a barrel for the life of me. Cozying up to the walls isn't exactly my style. I'll wait here. You go see Queen Fizzlebar without me. Ooh, what's his deal? I got such a surprise when the ice covering the castle suddenly melted away. Does this mean the witch is no more? If someone really did defeat her, they must have been as strong as anything. After all, not even Sir Hendrik himself was able to put a stop to her antics. It was me! Who else do you think it was? Okay, so we're entering here. Let's go this way first. So here's the fire. Isn't this a camp spot? It looks like a camp spot to me. I think it should be a camp spot. This is a church. Oh, it's a house I can enter. Hello, my name is Pierre. Well, this is strange. This book that Master Snowy asked me to bring home is soaking wet. The Master's always so strict about the proper storage of ancient tomes. If I take it to him like this, he will be furious. Welcome to the Crystal Kingdom of Sniffelheim. Are you here to take a tour of the city and see all its wonderful architecture? Yes. I knew it. Our beautiful bones are the envy of all of Erdia, and Sniffelheim Castle is the jewel in the crown, so to speak, designed in the Age of Heroes by the legend Gunnar Bilderborg. It is a must-see for any discerning traveler. Okay. There's a tourist pamphlet called The Rough Planet Guide to Sniffelheim. JRPG takes from the shop and has a closer look. Though the individual snowflake is a tiny, beautiful crystal lighter than Sparrow's Dawn, the snowdrift is a vast and crushing mass of ice. The average house is not designed to support this kind of weight. Many are surprised to learn how easily a few days heavy snowfall can crush one flat. But the buildings of Sniffelheim are not so easily laid low. Their unique slanted roofs display the snow as it accumulates, causing it to slide safely to the ground below. This distinctive design, though may by many visitors to be a mere quirk of architecture, is in fact a life-saving technique passed down through countless generations. Okay, I mean that makes sense. They have a special way of making their roofs. I mean, it looks like any roof I've ever seen, but whatever. I won't judge. I ain't here to judge. I'm here to liberate this house of its plentiful bounties. Don't tell me this house has no items. What? No barrels? No chests? No pots? What piece of trash house is this? This is the worst house I've ever seen in my whole freaking career. Don't even know why they even bothered having that house as a house, in all honesty. Might as well just remove it. It seems our skull's throat is hurting. Just that day, the Mistle's voice was as clear as sandpaper, but now it's more like sandpaper. It must be something serious to affect him so suddenly. Mr. Minch's got a sore throat, but I don't mind waiting. He's sure get through a song sooner or later. We come from a land of snow and ice. I can't stop shivering. My throat feels sore. I think I might be coming down with a cold. You think? Hello. It makes no sense. I had a pot of delicious viscous super simmering away over the cook fire, but when I came to check on it, it was frozen solid. Well, I just have to buy some more fishes and cook up another pot. I just saw my old friend Snowy trotting off to the castle with a big smile on his face. It was only the other day that he told me he was going to stay in his cabin in the Sneerfell, and that he might be gone for some time. I wonder why he's back so soon. I love this whole, like, they don't realize time has gone on and the world is, like, moved along, and every single person they've ever known and loved is dead. You know? Oh, hello there, young man. Aren't you lovely? What do you say to a puff puff? Yay, come and meet me by the harbour bell tomorrow lunchtime. Okay, that's very awkward, but I'll do it. I'll do it for the glorious puff puff that no man will ever be able to resist, I guess is the word. Open sesame! Hey! I'm a bounty hunter. I'm always get my man. They say the Darkspawn comes to Sniffelheim. Now I'm here. Well, let's just say that he won't be leaving. Yeah, we'll find this Darkspawn, dude. Me and you, if we work together, we find the Darkspawn, we both kill him. Platinum power. He takes a look inside. JRPG and learns how to make platinum swords, platinum power swords, and platinum lances. He learns to make platinum claws. Okay, that's great. It's great. Hello. It's a ghost boy. There was nothing in the chest where the ghost was. Conspiracy theories are confirmed, guys. This is some bullshit. Hello. Roll up. Come and get the finest fruit and veggies in all of Sniffelheim. Everything freshly picked today, or at least I thought it was. All my stock is frozen solid. I cannot sell this. If somebody cracked a tooth on one of my apples, I could never hear the end of it. So what, I mustn't buy your stuff? Hello, honey. Why don't you come in and have some fun? I'll make sure you go home happy. In we go. I'm a very simple man. You promised me happiness and I go. The lovely young lady outside told me to come in and have a drink, so here I am. Again, my wife is going to be terribly angry with me, but it's not my fault. The bunny girl has such a tremendous power. It literally just happened to me too, dude. Finally, I can feel my toes again. I thought I was going to freeze to death in that snowstorm, but I've made it out to life somehow. It's strange the way all that ice suddenly melted away. I wonder what caused it. Having a beer, warming up, I get it. Just around the cave to the west, there's a little cave where the Vikings live. I can always rely on them to buy my mead by the keg full. If it was not for them, I fear this place might go out of business. See, Vikings are good for the economy. What can I say? The game has just confirmed it. Vikings are good for the economy. Gold. The most atrocious amount of gold I think I've ever seen in my whole life. 24 gold. What am I supposed to do with that? Sniffelheim got so very chilly at night. It makes one long for the warmth of another. When I had a wife, my bed would not be so cold or so lonely. Dude, there's a bunny girl downstairs. Problem solved. There's a puff in the other house. You just need to wait until the next day lunchtime at the bell at the harbour for some reason. Not conspicuous at all. Royal Ruby. Okay. We just found a Royal Ruby outside in the freaking trash, basically. You would not believe how much I bought today. The staff holder ordered me so much fantastic discounts. I simply could not resist. What a fine photo is to put the joy he brings to his customers before his own profit. I don't know about that one, lady, but if you say so. You know, whatever makes you happy. That's what I'm gonna say. If you're happy, I'm happy. Everyone's happy. It's a big happy story. It's just this big, beautiful happiness. The book was frozen solid before, and now that the ice is melted, it's completely soaked through. The ink has run, and the writing is completely illegible. I'm trained to be an astrologer. Everything to do with stars and planets has fascinated me ever since I was a girl. Many centuries ago, our ancestors stared up into the sea of stars and saw the very same images that we see today. Isn't that a romantic thought? Okay. Do you say so? I'm not going to argue. I don't like arguing, so I'll just take your word for it. Actually, I like arguing. What am I saying? I love not arguing. I like debating. I like debating facts and reason. Listen to other people's opinions, telling them their opinions are wrong, and then telling them the right opinion. We got a garter. I just stole the scholar's garter. See, she might be all scholarly, but at night time, then the scholar goes to sleep and the player comes out. Hello. One of my regular customers is a rich noblewoman. She stopped by this morning and practically bought the whole store, and not only that, she paid the full price for everything. This is just between you and me. But when I see her coming, I pencil another 0 on the end of every price. Oh my god, these people are horrible. I love you too. Oh, romance. Who are you? Actually, that does not matter right now. But we must get out of here first. You are asking why? It's not obvious because why was I running again? It's a cow. It's not even a talking cow. It's a normal cow. Why do some cows talk and other cows are normal? These are the questions that no one has the answers for in life. I'm the head of one of the most storied houses of Niflheim. My life is one of uninterpreted comfort and pleasure. My only worry is what to spend my vast riches on next. Go fuck yourself. How about that? I'm just saying. I don't want to be that guy, but fuck you. I don't like rich people, man. What can I say? I think it's because I've grown up a life of poverty. I've never known being rich. So I instantly automatically hate rich people. Even though they've done nothing wrong. Except for being rich. Oh, a book. Let's read the book. There's a book called Sun, Sea and Scandalous Swimsuits with some young ladies in bikinis in the cover. JP takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. It is full of photographs of perky young women in skimpy swimwear, bouncing about on the pristine white sands of Summer Beach. Hooray, every day is summer here in Paradise Beach. It's hot, it's hot, it's hot. Right now it's time for the breaststroke grand finales. It seems like it might have been designed to keep lonely souls warm on cold winter nights. This guy's rich, but he doesn't have anyone, so he's alone. And he has to read those books to give himself company. I feel you, brother. Bum, 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 bum. By the stars, it is Kristalinda, the wicked witch who terrorized Niflheim in the Ages of Heroes, has returned. Hold on, where has she gone? I'm sure she was here just a moment ago. Come on now, stop being silly. You know that people cannot fly. It must have been a bird or a cloud or a trick of the light. It was Superman. It was a lady, Mama. I'm sure it was. She was flying in the air right above the fountain. This is a very pretty fountain. I'm not gonna lie to you, game. Well, I'm shaking like a leaf. Wait, why am I all shaking again? I suppose that was just what happens when we get to my age. You are shaking because Kristalinda came to freeze all your butts to ice. Whoop. See a sparkle? You see a sparkle, you pick up the sparkle, or have good luck all day. Something like that, right? Heave ho, I'm the snow shoveling specialist of Niflheim. Every day I'm shuffling. My job won't be done till every road in the city is 100% flake free. So I guess I better get back to work. Heave ho, heave ho. He's so smart, he'll never run out of work. Only a short time ago the whole city was as silent as a grave, but now it's positively humming with life. What in the world could have happened? I murdered a witch, okay? That's what happened. This game is horrible. That's the best game ever. The sheep just mad. How strange, the animals are frozen stiff. Oh. I missed these two barrels. I almost missed Cowpat. Cowpat is even better than horse manure, and I almost missed it. There's no forgiving me for the atrocities I have caused this game. Hello. Oshoka Riddance. I am so confused by every button I just pushed. Charles being cursed, load by 10%. 2000. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you very much, you very kind lady. If you don't mind, I will explore your upstairs. There's a book called Memoirs of a Treasure Hunter Volume 4. Oh, it's synonym of something like that. It's like a pseudonym, Treasure Hunter Extraordinaire. In my search for the rainbow, I had almost made my way to the city of Niflheim, where I had heard I found the greatest minds in Erdrea. But my plans changed, as plans have a way of doing. On my way, I came across a young man collapsed by the roadside and nearly buried in heavy snow. I couldn't just leave the poor lad be, I had to help him. The poor boy was frightfully sick and delirious with fever. I could scarce make head nor tail of his swallowing, but there was one thing he kept repeating. Have to get home, have to get home. Hearing these words over and over reminded me of how long it has been since I had been back myself. I'd been lying if I said a pang of homesickness didn't play a part in making me want to help him. And so it was that I put my plans on hold. The rainbow could wait. I made up my mind then and there to get the lad back to his village far away. At the first inn we stayed, we met a doctor from the desert who was as luck would have it, heading the same way. No road is long with good company, as they say, so we decided to journey onward together. I love this story, by the way. The Vikings who live in the far western reaches of Sniflheim are rough and rowdy fellas, but they are good people at heart. They honor the royal family with rare and exotic treasures from all over Erdrea, and the kingdom offers them a certain level of financial assistance in return. Okay. So the Vikings and the people have an arrangement. That's nice to know. Nice to know. I deal the finest herbs, spice from all over Erdrea. Would you like to take a look? This yellow powder, for instance, comes all the way from the desert kingdom of Gallopolis. It might look like ordinary meal or flour, but it is worth its weight in gold. And now, you have made me angry. Take this and this. You cannot hit a barn door with that back of a snow shovel. Throw properly, will you? So cute. They're so adorable. There's a way to get behind you, and I don't know why. I wanna know why. I wanna know why. There's nothing here. It was a myth. It was a trap. It was a just robbing you. Don't mind me. I literally stealing gold from your shop right behind you, and you don't seem to care. The people in this game, sometimes they're very questionable. I find them questionable sometimes. Kids, go to bed. Late. Hey, what's up? I do so love to take a stroll around the town and see the sights of them. These buildings are so beautiful, are they not? The stained glass, the intricate lattice work, dramatic pitched roofs, they remind me of the mountains. It is enough to make one want to sing. Ooh, remind you of the mountains because they were designed like mountains, because snow doesn't get stuck on mountains, I guess? Something along those lines? I don't know. Hello. I came here to get out of the cold, but it's just as chilly as it was out there. Honestly, I don't know how the locals dress like this and survive. Welcome to the armor shop. How can I serve you? Do I need to go in the back of your house? No, I don't. Okay, cool. I don't want to buy the white shield game. I just want to look. Magical hat. Harry, silk Bastille. Now, if I could equip that. Oh, you know I'd be buying that shit in a heartbeat. This is better for Serena. It's also better for Serena and for Veronica. Magic Hat's only better for Veronica, so not really worth it. Tiara is better for 3 people, so I should really pick up one. But I can make myself a tiara, so I don't want to make one. I think, you know, for now I'm just going to say no thank you to any of the stuff here. I'm just going to move along. Hello. Did you know that Sniflheim is famous for the study of the arcane arts? Our scholars are particularly skilled in the field of magical craftsmanship. Many of the weapons and suits of armor available in our shops are enchanted with magical enchantments to make them even more powerful. There are many dangerous monsters lurking in the Sneerfeld. If you intend to travel through it, I would advise you purchase some Sniflheim specials before you go. Woman, I've already cleared out Sniflheim and the Hex with Zombie's Bane. Ooh. Razorwing, Icicle Dirk, Winter Sling, Yggdrasil, Shiver Stick. Ooh, the Shiver Stick is actually better for 2 people. Only 4 better on Veronica, only 5 better on Old Man, so not really worth it. Dragon Tail Whip! But I want to make one in Steel Course, but I want to make a Dragon Tail Whip. Damage out Dragon Monsters increased by 10%. I'm gonna hold off from buying the Dragon Tail Whip for now, but there's a good chance I might come back for that. If I didn't just make the new whip for Sylvando, I would have bought that in a heartbeat. But I literally just made a new one, so. Hello, mister. My name is Lily. When I grow up, I'm going to go to school and learn about everything. It is the same school that my mama's mama went to when she was a little girl. They say it's a garden with lots of pretty flowers. She's going to La Academia. She's going to the mini middle school. I forgot the whole name. It's La Academia de Norte something Medelia, something like that. I can't remember the whole name. Who do you think I am? How am I supposed to remember the whole name? It's not possible. No one in the world can remember that whole name. Off the top of the head, that is. Church. I used to spend my days deep in prayer inside church, but I had a sudden urge to see the faces of my fellow Sniflheimers. I'm glad that everyone's in a good cheer. I pray that their shining smiles never fade. Aww. What the heck's going on? The whole place has been frozen for ages, but everyone's going on about their business like nothing's happened. I'm trying to tell them that they were all human icicles like till 5 minutes ago, but no one believes me. Either they've all gone bonkers or I have. I love it. I love it. Are you trying to? It's like when you're trying to tell people something, like, and you know it's a fact, and they don't believe you or they don't listen to you, then you start questioning the fact yourself, and you're like, am I wrong or are they wrong? You know, you start questioning yourself. In the meantime, you're always right, but because they're so adamant, you actually start believing for like just a second that maybe, just maybe, you're the one that's lost your marbles. Hello, doggo. Okay, I think that's everything. So let's go up here and speak to this person. Sail Wanderer, hello. You must have sailed very long way. To get here before you must leave, you must go and see Queen Isabel. Her Majesty is very interested in broadening her horizons. I'm sure she would be thrilled to speak with a wild traveler such as yourself. Okay, I mean, I was going to go to the Queen anyway. The witch flying in the sky, as plain as day. You must have seen her. She was right there. Wait, you have been resting your eyes again, haven't you? Curse your laziness. Crystalino, were you really here, or were you just an illusion? Oh, forgive me, Wanderer, I did not see you there. The castle's closed to visitors of dark, I'm afraid. If you wish to see the Queen, you will have to come back in the morning. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Oh, my word, game. I explored for so long that now I have to, like, go sleep somewhere. That's kind of cool. I don't actually really ever go to inn, so let's go to inn. Why not? Hello. I'd like to stay overnight, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. Please coming in. I mean, do I have to? Because it costs money, man. And money don't grow on trees. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm kind of broke in this game. It says I've collected freaking, what is it? 100,000 and I only have, oops, wrong button. 24,000. Where's the other 75,000 game? Where's the other 75,000? That's what I'm saying. You keep telling me that I collected 100,000. I got a like trophy for saying I collected 100,000. As far as I'm concerned, I've only got 25,000. 75,000 just disappeared. This is some bullshit. I want to speak to someone about this because this does not seem right to me. Anyway, I'm just quickly replying to a message here. That's why nothing's happening right now in the game. I hope you guys don't mind. Just taking 10 seconds. Roughly a little bit more actually, if I'm being honest, but it's a very important message from a very important person, so I do need to reply to it, unfortunately, as much as I do not want to. In life, some things are of utmost importance, so I will have to quickly take a few seconds to reply. Done. Beautiful. So let's go.
What was that, Serena? Did you say something?
No, I didn't say anything at all. Why? Did you hear something?
I thought so, but... well, never mind. It must have just been my imagination. Come on, let's go.
It was the Queen. It was the freaking Queen, game. She's in the book. The Queen's in the book. Kristalina tricked us. Kristalina tricked the shit out of us. The Queen's in the bloody book. The rainbow glows brightly. One of the orbs must be nearby. Are you the orb? Oh, you must be Her Majesty's honored guest. The Queen awaits you in the throne room atop the stairs. Are you the orb? The orb, the thing shining when I got close to you. This is Queen Fizzle's private chambers. I don't give a fuck, dude. My private chambers now. I mean, this is very nice now. Queen Isabel takes such good care of her king, but I wish I could say the same about her bedroom. Whenever she goes to bed, she just throws her dirty clothes onto the floor. If it was not for me, this room would be knee-deep in smelly socks. Okay. There's a book called Crystal Kingdom, a history of Sniflheim. JP takes it from the shop and has a closer look. Urges far north is a foreboding land of boundless snowfields and freezy ice ruins. To call this an uninviting place would be quite the understatement. But thanks to one explorer serendipitously losing his way deeper than the cold dark forest here, the incredible royal library was discovered. Scholars and sorcerers from far and wide came to gaze upon the contents of the shelves, crammed floor to floor, from floor to ceiling as they were with the better part of mankind's collected knowledge. The area soon became a hub of research and learning, and the nation of Sniflheim grew up around this community of scholars. Aww, that's sweet. Let's rob the Queen. Got a nobleman's knife. Yeah, I just robbed the Queen. No one cared. This is a very big mirror. Okay. Mirror, mirror. Who's the fairest of them all? Blah 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 blah. You guys know the rest of the story. Have you heard that long ago Wicked Witch used her magical powers to free Sniflheim Solid? If ever she returned, she might try to do the same thing again. What a terrifying thought. A Wicked Witch, you say? And she froze the whole city with a single spell? Surely not. But if there's any truth to the tale, the witch's return is frightening prospect indeed. We should make a plan of how to deal with such an eventuality. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, you guys are a bit delayed. The throne room was upstairs. Okay. That guy's not very friendly. I'm just going to point that out. Queen Fizzball and I grew up together. We have been like sisters ever since we were little girls. Nobody in the whole castle understands Her Majesty better than I do. Well then, can you please tell everyone that Her Majesty waits in the throne room? Wonder if you use Grand Chamber towards the rear of the palace. They've got lifts. They've got lifts. How do they have lifts? These people don't even have electricity. They've got lifts. Excuse me. You are here to see Grim Forever, and you should head upstairs to the throne room. You can take the lift back up. But why are there lifts? I don't understand. Pots! It was all worth it. It was all worth the pots. I found pots. This was 100% worth the entire journey. A mini medal. I completely forgot mini medals were in this game. Now it's even more worth this journey. And then a chest, whatever. A little chest, I don't care about a little chest with some stupid sapphire. I don't care about stupid sapphires. Where's the pots and barrels game? Pots and barrels. And we got 2 chests in this thing. I'm not getting in there anytime soon. I just want to point this is a whole defense system. Like someone that's very skinny like me could fit through there easily and steal those chests. I just want to point that out. I'm just going to point it out because I think maybe possibly one of the guards or one of the advisors or someone should have pointed us out at some point. But a file of Luminaria. You see, this is why barrels are so much better. Who cares about some sapphire when you could have the file of Numeria? Sniflheim is a peaceful place, but every so often someone will break the peace and we must punish them for their crimes. This is where we imprison such people until they pledge to change their ways, and they nearly always do. It is almost like magic. Am I gonna get locked up here soon? There's one of those ghost boys. Okay, I don't trust these ghost boys. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, that's a very pretty cell. Like, if I was gonna get locked up in a cell, I would get locked up in a cell like 2 reasons. A, that cell is very pretty. B, it does not look that very. It doesn't look very sturdy. So I'm pretty sure I could break those bars and get out. That's all I'm saying. I get a feeling the queen is still in the book, and Crystalda the queen, the witch, is actually the fake queen a second time. It's a double fake. It's a fake back. She's tricking us.
You fool!
Oh yeah? Well, if I'm a fool, then what are you?
What's the matter with you, Veronica? I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did. Didn't you? Something funny's going on around here. Let's get in and see the queen before anything else strange happens.
The queen is in the book, you fool! This is why she called you a fool!
Don't let her take you for a fool. It's not who she claims.
The queen is in the fucking book! Oh my god, you people are so dense! Honestly, you're so freaking stupid! Oh my word, sometimes I'd wonder. And Snorri is in it. Snorri was part of the whole fucking thing. Thank you, my friend. If not for you, Sniflheim may have remained frozen forever. Her Majesty is eager to offer you her own personal thanks and of reward, of course. You'll find her up the stairs. No, I won't. I'll find the freaking queen up the stairs who's gonna imprison my butt in prison in the bottom fucking dungeon. I already know this is gonna happen. I don't want to get imprisoned, game. Okay, let's go get imprisoned. Ah, I'm a fool. Fool! I tell you.
Ah, excellent. You came. Let me present to you the blue orb of Sniflheim. If you will just come a little closer.
Don't go closer, you fools!
Huh?
The book!
It's the book! The voice is coming from the book!
This is why Steven stayed outside, guys.
Please, you have to listen to me. I am the real Frisabel. The woman in front of you is the witch. What? Ridiculous! She's the witch, not me. Don't believe her lies.
Trick us once, shame on you. Trick us twice, shame on us. You might not like being trapped in there again, but you'll just have to get used
Veronica,
to
don't
it.
be stupid now, please.
No, you're wrong. The spell didn't work because Snorri paused in the middle of it. You have to believe me. She's lying. The wicked witch is trying to trick you again. You have to believe me.
Take your scarf off.
Everybody, calm down. I have been Her Majesty's tutor for 10 years. If anyone can tell the real queen from the impostor, it is me.
I trust Snorri, actually.
I will ask one question to both of you. Whoever answers it correctly is the real Queen Frisabel. Here is the question. What is the true treasure of Sniffelheim? The real Frisabel would remember her father's teachings well.
That's easy. The true treasure of Sniffelheim is clearly the blue
It's the
orb.
people of Sniffelheim, you
What
fool.
else could it be but something so valuable?
Or the fountain, I think.
The orb, you say? Very well, very well. Now then, what is your answer?
The true treasure of Sniffelheim is its people. Though the bleakest blizzards assail them, ever do they warm these frigid climes with their ardent hearts.
No shit, Sherlock. I could have answered that for you. I could have literally been the witch and got that right.
Precisely! The very words the royal family have passed down through the generations. The real Queen Frisabel is the one in the book!
That was very quick.
She's a liar, you fools! You imbeciles! Can't you see? Curse you!
Oh, yes. Very queenly.
A second time.
Fine. You caught me out again. I surrender. I surrender.
I love when she takes a glass. She does fucking Superman transformation. It's so good. Whoa. Real queen.
I wait all that time to get my powers back, and you make me waste every last drop on escaping that wretched book again. My magic is spent. My life is yours. Boil me in a cauldron, burn me at the stake. Just get it
I
over.
really like Crystalinda. Crystalinda's my favorite person in this whole fucking game.
Men, take her to the dungeon!
Wait!
Your Majesty, what are you doing?
How did she get there so fast? She's like a ninja. Oh! What is happening? Why would Her Majesty protect the witch who tried to destroy a kingdom? Could she be under Crystalinda's control? But her eyes are clear and lucid, and she seems to be in her right mind. Well, there's only one way to find out. Let us hear what she has to say. Speak, Queen! Speak! This episode's at its end. I don't have time for your long dramatic monologues.
Queen Frisabel, please, step away from her. She says she has lost her powers, but how can we know for sure? She is a witch. It is in her nature to lie.
You guys mustn't judge witches so harshly. This is unfair to witches. Veronica is technically a witch.
Everyone, listen to me. It is true that Crystalinda did something unforgivable when she froze this city. But we spoke from time to time when she held me captive. She listened to me. She even helped me to understand what it is to be queen. Hers is not a bad heart. And the time I spent in the book, it gave me the chance to think, to ready myself to truly rule at last. Please, I believe her when she says her powers are spent. She's not a threat to us any longer. We must let her live.
She seems convinced, Snorri. Why not give Crystalinda one last chance?
We are still gonna regret this.
Very well. You are the ruler of this kingdom, Your Majesty. If that is your decision, we will gladly follow it.
Must you be so nicey, Frisabel? You're making me look bad.
Crystalinda, there's something I still don't understand. Why did you freeze Sniffelheim in the first place?
Oh, that was a favor for a friend. The splendid specimen who released me from the grimoire. As you know, I was trapped in that dusty, fusty library for a horribly long time. Oh, it was so boring. Then, 3 months ago, he appeared. He took down my book from the shelf and spoke to me.
I will release you from your prison, but you must do something in return.
Jasper!
For a beautiful boy like you, anything. Free me and I am yours forevermore. What is your desire, my pretty?
You must freeze Sniffelheim. When you do, a great hero will be sent to save the city. One who wears the same pendant as I. His name is Hendrik, and when he arrives, I would like you to kill him.
Jasper!
So I did as he asked. And when the great hero arrived, I decided to have him run a little errand for me before I disposed of him. To slay a mighty beast that just happened to have stolen my powers. And, well, the rest you know.
The same pendant as Sir Henrik, eh? And what was this handsome young fellow's name, might I ask?
It was Jasper.
Oh, I haven't a clue. He disappeared after he freed me, and I haven't seen him since. It's a shame. He was such a pretty little thing.
Jasper's Morrigan! Is Jasper Morrigan? That would be awesome.
Thank you once again for all you have done for me and my kingdom. The orb is yours to do with as you see fit.
JRPG receives the blue orb.
But Your Majesty, isn't the orb one of your kingdom's most precious treasures? Are you sure you don't mind us taking it?
Of course. As my father always said, the true treasure of this kingdom is its people. And if not for you, they may well have been frozen forever.
Well, if you insist. Best of luck with all your royal duties. And try not to let the pressure get to you, okay?
Oh, don't worry about that, little girl. Frisabel will be just fine. I plan to take very good care of her.
I really like Cristalina. Cristalina is awesome. She's pure evil, but I love it. Love it. And Frisabel is so cute with her cute little glasses. The rainbow starts to glow brighter than ever before. Uh-oh, movie time. JRPG's orb collection is complete. Head west through Snarfelt and climb through the first forest to open a path to Yggdrasil. West through Snarfelt. Wait, what? There wasn't a path west through Snarfelt, motherfucker. Was there a birthday? No. Yo, Crystalina. Oh, that's very pretty. Thank you, JRPG. You and your friends have saved my kingdom. If it was not for you, my people might have stayed frozen forever. You are on a very important quest, are you not? One of which fate of the world may depend? Yes. I thought so. When I look into your eyes, I can see how determined you are to achieve your goal. Should I not only I, but the people of Sniffelheim stand ready to aid you in your quest, I will pray that you prevail. Oh, so we go to war, they can help us. As long as I am beside her, Fizzlebar has nothing to fear. She saved my life. Keeping her safe is the least I can do in return. And perhaps I can do something to ease her troubled mind too. Poor little Frissy. There's so many ways. She needs somebody to talk to. Why not a witch? I mean, why not? I got nothing against witches. I like witches. And I just thought I would see the day when Queen would be receiving her counsel from a witch. It just goes to show you can never tell what the future holds. As long as Crystalina swears that she will never turn against Sniffelheim again, I do not see the harm in allowing her to stay here in the castle. Okay, Snorri. Snorri is like my favorite guy because his name is the best name ever. Snorri. Snorri. Makes me think about a snore. Snorri has a snore too. Oh my word, I just realized that Snorri has a snore. Interesting game. Interesting. So they tell me to go west through something. I can't go west. There was no west game. West to Snierfeld. World map. Zoom. They told me to go west. If I go west, I'm gonna end up at some fucking... They obviously mean I need to go through Snierfeld, through Arbora, through the first forest into the... to the tree, right? That's what they mean, I'm assuming. But for now, we're going to end the episode here. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, please be sure to hit that like button. It super also helps a lot, and I really appreciate it. If you guys want to see more Dragon Quest 11 in the future, as well as other Let's Plays on my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It super duper awesome helps a lot, and I really appreciate it. Of course, if you haven't, please be sure to subscribe. I just said that. Please be sure to like, and then leave a comment on what you guys think about the... series or the game. Any helpful suggestions, hints, tips, or advice, I'll be greatly appreciative, and I will definitely take it up. And of course, I will see you all next time with more Dragon Quest 11.